Okay, another day, another video. I hope you don't see my closet monster there. It's kind of um it's kind of nice, right? This looks like heaven and this looks like hell. Pick a side. Um no, but today I want to talk about how my best friend, former best friend, I would say, didn't invite me to his wedding. And I found out because he posted pictures on Facebook, right? the old days. Who uses Facebook nowadays? Um, but I occasionally, check stuff because the older people still post, what's happening in their life on Facebook. So I'm kind of curious how people that I knew or know how they are doing. So, but I wasn't invited to his wedding, man, and I don't know. I don't know how I should feel about this. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. You know, because I sort of understand, and also it makes me kind of like sad. So let's go back when we were friends. We were childhood friends, like really child. Um, we met like when we were, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. And then we separated, like went our own ways. When what age? At what age? I don't really know, man. I don't know. It's been so long. Probably like 19, somewhat that age. Mm. Mm-hmm. 19, 20. But when we were kids, um, this friend, he was very troublesome, you know, causing trouble everywhere. Like, he was wild, like being a menace to other people or adults. That was his way. He was like a fire. And me, I was the complete opposite. I was like water, like trying to be the good kid, like water, calm and um, just obedient. So I don't know what he saw in me, but he really liked me, and he was he was like mean to everybody else but me. Everyone else, even his own sister. Like, and I really value that. Like, I know this that's really special when you mean something to somebody and they treat you differently than other people, or than he treats other people. Because he was never mean to me, never. Yeah. And I, on the other hand, I had my problems. I had my household issues, my parents, with the way I was raised, lack of self confidence, um, lack of ease at home, and I was really disturbed. So yeah, and despite he seeing the light in me, in my personality, he had to suffer this that I was carrying with me. I kept talking about it, or just, yeah, just bringing it up whenever it came to my mind or it distressed me, or like, came to my mind and I was in the mood. But we spent a lot of time, playing around, because there were no other kids vibing the same. So he also let me sleep over. He invited me a lot of times, and I slept over at his place a lot of times, or at his parents' home. But I was a weird kid, and I lacked self-confidence. So there was a time where I would, push him away, because I thought he would have more fun with other people than me. And he didn't, at the time, I remember, he didn't understand, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I pushing him away? It was just my problem. Like, I valued myself so low, like so low, and that's just because my parents raised me this way. They always said, "Oh, you're not like anybody. Look at you, you're nothing," and this way, and I tried to be a good son, right, to their parents. I trusted them wholeheartedly, trusted them with everything, and I paid the price. Just because they are your parents doesn't mean they are right. And to this day, I keep paying the price for my trust and trying to fix the damage for this trust. It is mental, but also physical damage. It's for longer, but yeah. So this friend, we were best buddies. He trusted me, and I didn't treat him properly. But when the time came to the age of 19, we were different mentally. Like, I was still a video game addict, right? Trying to go pro and whatnot. But he tasted the real world. He graduated, and then he probably tried working a job, but he found out that that's not for him. Like, that's not good. Like, that's slavery, basically. So he was in a position where he had to do something about it. And he was a very social person. So yeah, very talkative, extroverted, having a lot of connections, network. So that really played a big role in his success today. Me, on the other hand, I was not that. I liked a closed circle, if even that. I kept pushing people away. I didn't really put myself out there. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah. I was the opposite, as I said. But there was a crucial time where he still trusted me, and I was with him at the moment where he started to, drift off. Like, he started a business, a, I don't know how you say say it in English. Like, hold on. Oh, a hookah business, right? Where people smoke this thing. You put a coal or whatever, hot stuff, and you smoke the water, the pipe, whatever thingy. And to me, it didn't make sense. Like, what do people see about it, right? What's so good about it? You're just smoking smoke, water, smoke, like breathing fragrances, right? Oh, and people are like, oh, it's a taste and whatnot. I never understood the concept of it. But little did I know, this thing became a hit, right? It was so trendy. Maybe it is trendy till this day. He seems to be doing well to this day, so probably. So yeah, that's what he was starting off. But I was stuck on stupid. Stuck on stupid. I kept playing video games. So yeah, and wasn't supporting him in this endeavor. So basically, he had to let me go. And despite how I treated him unknowingly, it was not on purpose. It was just me being in this mind state. He was never mean to me. But now, right, after all these years, I think 1 or 2 years ago, I apologized to him. I came over, but he had his own life already. So it probably wasn't a good idea for me to, be a part of his life, of his new life. As the feelings stick with you guys, right? The things we feel or how people make us feel, it sticks with you. So I don't think he has good feelings, right, from interacting with me. It's almost as like it would come back to maybe I was like abusing him mentally, unknowingly. It's as if you are an adult with a family, but when you come over to your mom's place, suddenly you're her son, right? And your mentality shifts. You are not so tough anymore. You just feel like safe, and you want to be her son, and just, yeah, the mentality shifts. So I think when I was around, then his mentality was shifting to a worse place, the childhood stuff. But it wasn't really good. So it's better that we go our separate ways, probably. Unless we build something new, right? We build something new, but he doesn't have time for that, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm capable, because that time I visited him, the old feelings also came back to me. And they were sort of negative, like how you treat somebody, it I don't know, hold on. It brings up the emotions every time you are with them, right? So I sort of felt like it was steering me towards like treating him the way I treated him when I was a kid, even though I didn't want to, but my my memory, my mind setting was steering towards treating him badly. I felt that, and I didn't want to do that. So I don't know. It just came up automatically. But yeah, I regret the way I treated him. I wish him the best. And yeah, it's a shame because he was a great guy, or is a great guy, great person. And I don't want to be a bad person, but you cannot undo what you've done. It just is, right? Everything you do counts. Everything you do matters. It is written in the timeline, right? Everything, even the stuff that people don't see, it is written in the timeline, in truth, because that's what happened. So everything we do has a huge impact. And it's unfortunate that this was our past, right? But you can always write a new past as we speak, right? It's constant. So yeah, I wasn't invited to his wedding. And this is our past. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening.